Hi everyone. So originally I wanted to do a special Christmas video today because, well, obviously it's Christmas, and I had a really cool idea that I wanted to do. I had it all planned out, everything was set up, and then I became very ill, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't do much of anything, and you can probably tell by the sound of my voice I'm still not 100% yet. But anyway, this arrived for me yesterday, and I thought I would show you what it is. I've been waiting for this for a while now. I had to import it from Japan, and it's pretty awesome. I thought you'd like to have a look at it. Okay, so what is it first of all? Well, it's actually an art book, and it's from the 90s, and it's very rare. It's out of print now, this book, and I had to import it. I believe that it was on sale in America as well, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Now, it's actually a Sega art book of a lot of their games from the early 1990s, and it's got two different covers. The cover artwork is the same. What's different is this area here. On one version it says Sega Videogame Illustrations, and it also says it down the side as well. But this one, it's in Japanese, and roughly translated, this is something like Sega TV Video Game Gallery, and there's another word here, but I can't pronounce that one, so I'm not even going to try. But yeah, it's an art book basically, and it's pretty awesome. First thing that I found out was it has a dust sleeve on, and there's the actual physical cover of the book. And what's really cool about this book is both versions of it are printed. It has dual languages. So here you've got the Japanese forward, and over here you've got the English translation. And this is true for absolutely everything in the book. Every bit of text has got an English translation. Okay, some of the translations might be a little bit wrong. Like there's a very funny one for the Streets of Rage section, but I just thought I'd let you take a look at this. I'm not going to show every game in detail because a lot of them I don't know what they are or anything about them. But I just think this art book is brilliant. It is a beautiful piece of work. Yeah, there's little annotations here by the actual designers and artists of the games and the characters, and it's just a really awesome example as to what goes into making a video game. You've probably seen art books, or well, you must have done if you've got a special edition now. It's almost standard they come with an art book, but this is just fantastic. There's quite a lot of medievally type things in here because there's a lot of RPGs, like oh god, I can't remember now. I'm ill, forgive me. Aha, Phantasy Star. And as you can see, got all the characters. Oh, and they also include the Japanese box arts, and yeah, they even have the English version here. And also what's pretty cool is you'll see this later on, if the game is called One Thing in Japan, they also have the English version of title next to it as well, which is amazing. Yeah, it's mainly kind of a wizardy type things at the moment. Oh, this is something I thought was cool. This kind of gives you an idea of like the subtle influences that people have. Now, the only reason I'm going to point these out is because I've only just finished playing Dark Souls. Well, I say only just finished playing it. I played it a while ago, but it left quite an impact on me. And I was looking at this page, and you can probably pick out like characters from other RPGs and games of the similar nature as you go along. But there's quite a lot here that reminded me of Dark Souls. Like, here you've obviously got the giant knight character type thing. Who do I think that was? Big Hat Logan. Oh, here we got the Skeleton Warrior, but that's kind of classic for a lot of video games. Now here's what reminded me of Dark Souls mainly. The Mimic monster. And directly below it, you have the weird lizard monster that's also in the same-ish area. I just thought that was quite cool. It's like little subtle influences that pass from game to game. And no, I'm not saying that Dark Souls ripped off whatever game this was. I'm just saying it's like subtle influences, like there might be a skeleton monster in one game and then there'll be a skeleton monster in another game, and gradually progresses along the years. More Shining Force. Yeah, and occasionally they put little screenshots in as well. Just skip ahead a couple of pages. Really should have put bookmarks in this so I could have shown you my favourite stuff that I found in this. Ah, here we go. Sonic stuff. Yep, all the classic, well, not all of the classic stuff, but they have a few notes here onto Sonic's design. There's even some brief mention here about the music that went into the game as well. And I love these, the little cartoony drawings that they've put in as well, and the Egg-O-Matic with the feet, and there's the box art as well, and the influences that went into making the style of it. The guy says he wanted it to be like a pop genre type box art. Then over the page we've got Sonic 2, and I love these. I love the little drawings of Tails that are up here. And you've got some of Sonic's friends here. They have their original Japanese names. That is not Princess Sally, and that is not Porker Lewis. And down here you've got is it Lucky or Locky? The I don't know what he is. Oh well, bird thing. And yeah, more talk about the Sonic 2 box art. Here you can see a couple of the enemies that are in Sonic 2 and more of Dr. Well, this is interesting. Dr. I'm assuming that's going to say Eggman in Japanese, but the translation, they've put it as the American version, Robotnik. Well, Western version, we should say. Screenshots from the game. And what is pretty cool here, we've got the Game Gear and Master System. Some character designs from that as well. It's been a long time since I've played it, but I do remember that thing. I definitely remember that. Don't remember that one too much, but I vaguely recall it, but I definitely remember those two. Aha, Golden Axe. Wow, look at the testosterone on that. Yeah, it's very, very Western, this type of artwork. You'll see why I said that in a moment when we get to the Streets of Rage area. But yeah, stuff on Golden Axe. And this is pretty cool. They've actually got the character names for the monsters and the dragons as well here, and I didn't know they actually had their own names, but thinking about it, it kind of makes sense. In Sonic 2 also had them as well. And yeah, see what I mean again about how there's the like classic skeleton warrior thing. It'd be quite interesting if somebody did a video or like a blog thing showing different types of warriors that are similar from different games over the last 2 decades, so you could sort of see how they've evolved and how influences have crossed over. What's this? Oh, Golden Axe 2. That is amazing, that artwork. That is awesome. I don't know if you can see it too well because of the reflection on the camera, but that is brilliant artwork. I love that. Oh, I so need to get this book signed by someone. This is fantastic. Yeah, I've got some more monsters and characters from Golden Axe 2. A bit on the actual game itself down here. What's this? And Golden Axe 3 as well. And this one didn't even come to the UK, or at least I'm pretty sure it didn't. I couldn't find it anywhere back in the day. I've got down here the Japanese box art. Very nice piece of artwork here. Rick's Battler, a legend. Oh, Axe Battler, Legend of Golden Axe, yeah. This was like a spin-off game they did. Very strange. E-SWAT. I always remember that because the title screen, it says something like E-SWAT. And I also remember it was one of those games that ruined a trip to the video store. Because I went to the video shop one day and I rented E-SWAT. And I couldn't get past one of the levels and it annoyed the heck out of me. And it was more or less one of those games that I didn't really know how to play and kind of ruined the weekend. But anyway, that's E-SWAT. Oh, this is some of my favourite stuff. This is the Shinobi section. And I love the artwork that's gone into this and the art direction. You can say what you want about the Shinobi games. I mean, this is the Game Gear version, but I mean, the artwork's fantastic. And yeah, we've got another skeleton monster. Ah, Kid Chameleon. Didn't own this game, but I was a really big fan of the Fleetway comic version. And it's a shame Fleetway comics have kind of died out, because Kid Chameleon today, if you read the comic strip, imagine it now, you'd have like online gaming that you could go into, and you know, it's a whole new world, whole new storylines. Now this is interesting, this one, Bare Knuckle. I didn't know this. Obviously you must know that Bare Knuckle is the Japanese title for the game Streets of Rage. But what's really interesting, I'll bring this close so you can see, the character designs in the Japanese version are very, very Asian looking. Now, you might think, well, what the heck do you mean by that? Well, you'll see what I mean when we get to Bare Knuckle 2 or Streets of Rage 2. Now you see that? That is pretty similar to the American box art and the European version, you know? There's not too much difference there. And you can see here as well on the title screenshot. You know, it's kind of what you expect if you had the Western version of this game. Now wait till you see the artwork for Bare Knuckle Streets of Rage 2. How different do they look? I mean, Max. I should have probably got the game for this actually, so I could compare it. But Max is completely different looking to how he looks on the Western version. Axel is also very different, and Skates is incredibly different. You know, it's like a subtle difference in his face, which makes him look like a completely different nationality. But it's just, I didn't know this, and it really took me by surprise when I saw that. Oddly though, on the UK version of the game, Axel looks remarkably like 90s pop star, well, I say pop star, popular celebrity Pat Sharp. Just go check it out and you'll see what I mean. And yeah, I love this, like the enemies here in the mist and Mr. X in the background. That is really cool and quite surprising as well to see that. Duel Master, I think that is. Fantasy Star Adventure. Is that more Shinobi? Yes, Shadow Dancer. I think it's a Shinobi game. I'm not too familiar with them. Ooh, Alien Storm. This was a game I rented from the video store and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And I love the artwork here as well. Altered Beast. That is quite an epic piece of artwork. You've probably seen, well, that's the cover for the Western version, but I've never seen this before, not in detail anyway. Crackdown, Alex Kidd. Quite interesting. What's that one? Oh, Wonder Boy, Monster World. Monster World 2. And now we're moving into shooting. Ooh, explosions! Yeah, I don't really know what to say because I'm not too familiar with these games. Ah, Space Harrier 2, I'm familiar with this one. Random Floating Head Lady. And Space Harrier again. Now this is where it gets a bit, well, sport titles. There's a racing car driver, looking serious. Outrun, here we go. Surely you must be familiar with this. Turbo Outrun. Skip some pages. Super Real Basketball. I'm not lying, that is the title of the game. Super Real Basketball. That's it, that's the Super Real Basketball. And here we've got Super League Baseball game. Super League 91 Baseball game. And another baseball game. Another baseball game! And another one! What's this one? What is another one? Okay, next one we've got Simulation and Others. I think this is the last title. Bahamut Battle Account. Never heard of that, but I want to go look it up now. Yeah, I really want to go look it up now. I love that artwork. That's fantastic. House of Tarot. For Nearly Naked Lady. Angel Lady. Pongo. About a penguin. And oh, I like this guy. I don't know who he is, but I like him. He looks like a mad scientist. And look, he's got a pet kitty. And it's Quiz Scramble. Oh, well. Oh, I thought that was going to be some kind of like cool, I don't know, spy game. And he's the mad scientist. And he's got a parrot! And there's a monkey! Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. How random is that box art? I mean, look at his glasses. He's got a tiger. There's like a weird raccoon fox thing behind him. There's a lady in a very short skirt. There's an orangutan holding a banana and holding a peace sign. A purple rhino, a parrot, and 3 penguins, and they're all stood in front of Gallifrey. That is incredible. That is the most amazing box art I've ever seen. And finally, you got the closing words. Okay then, so that's the end of it. Let's look at the book. This book is amazing. I really can't recommend it highly enough. It's brilliant to look at, and there's so much little notes and text to read, and it is fully understandable because it is, you know, they write one section and then they put the English translation immediately under it. So I would definitely recommend this, and if anybody from Sega is watching this and they are in the know, please can we have another book like this but with more updated games. I would love to see something like this but with Yakuza characters in there. Heck, even something like Alien vs Predator characters in there, because you must have done artwork designs for those. Sonic CD, we need a proper art book that's got all of that in. Please, Sega, let's have another version of this, because this book is fantastic. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year if I don't make another video before then. Thanks for watching guys, and please hit the subscribe button. Thank you, new YouTube layout, which makes it harder to find videos. Hooray! Thanks again guys, and have a very Merry Christmas. Goodbye.